Every time little Teddy sees me, oh, little Teddy tries to hide away. But when little Teddy and me, it seems little Teddy can't let go. Every time I leave the room, little Teddy feels like little Teddy's fading like a flower. Every time little Teddy sees me, oh, little Teddy tries to hide away. But when little Teddy and me, it seems little Teddy can't let go. Every time I leave the room, little Teddy feels like little Teddy's fading like a flower. Every time little Teddy sees me, oh, little Teddy tries to hide away. But when little Teddy and me, it seems little Teddy can't let go. Every time I leave the room, little Teddy feels like little Teddy's fading like a flower, fading like a rose. Little Teddy's fading because she misses me and she loves me that much. That's so nice. That's how I'm interpreting it. I love you, Little Teddy, so much. I love Little Teddy so much. I love Little Teddy poems and my food blogs. Read the features, I just have to read it. Little Teddy says to everyone who wants to marry her, how thanks. Another one to the pile, another one by Celeste. Michael Jackson, Sam Rushford, Forrest coming out soon, I hope. But Steffi Graf said to a fan who wants to marry her, how much money do you have? Allow me some Steffi Graf, $1 US, 106,000 units of currency in Iran. That means the dowry is likely very expensive. I love me some Steffi Graf, tennis ankle bracelets. Suckle feet, toes, Kafefe, COV, feta cheese, felicitation, drool, cringy, CINGUI. Don't! Eat my shirts! And these are vocal training exercises so I can enunciate words and pronounce words correctly. Vocal training, VOCAL, training, actrix, I'm like very from every sitcom, like Deborah. Millie said should do candlelight vigil for all the humans who died from many countries' conflict. This humanitarian cultural exchange and humanitarian service from many countries like Israel, Iran, and Arab countries like Dubai. Sharing food is love. We can respect each other's religions, cultures, traditions, languages. And if someone wants to have marijuana, alcohol should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of our Facebook Little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for Little Teddy and a single friend or a single family member of Little Teddy to propose to maybe direct message me on Instagram. That is just the one thing in this world is too little of. If USA gives around technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians would love Trump so much. Iranians would build a golf course for Trump inside Iran, and Disney World franchise on Iran for Trump too. Cynicism poisons the heart. Never lose hope into your heart. Miracles dwell in the invisible. #Rumi. Our 260 days per year we have sunlight in Iran. We're going to export that energy, renewable energy to the Middle East. Ladies. I'll have a Michael Jackson sound having on the food menu. I'll make Jackson sounds to say nobody really cares about the Middle East. We really still care for peace and coexistence in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East. And then democracy, I'll try to chat with you, let's unite, peace out. Hearts of light, love, and very well. With the Moscow, Senegal, the dual, have a nature in the book of love and Mexico, homes and our fears of hell. I like Tennessee, my son, having tennis sounds. These are vocal training exercises, VOCAL, so I can announce the words and pronounce words correctly. Culture opens doors. Politics closes doors. See? Fuck you, fuck me. 20 spots on 20 dishes. We love the some game me fuckers. Now I'm going to do Persian word of the day. The cleric water Trinity. Persian word is temporary marriage. We say siqa. Temporary marriage. 6 syllables. In Persian we say siqa. 2 syllables. Persian word wins. Siqa. Sea to shining sea marriages. Everywhere you get a temporary marriage contract. You get a temporary marriage contract. Everybody looks under your American dream chairs. You get a temporary marriage contract. How's that for a prenuptial agreement? It's time for a Persian fancy dance. It's on the hips, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel Little Teddy. Shakira. I know every time Shakira could dance like this. Shakira makes you want to learn how to speak Spanish. Come on, see. From every finger of Shakira, there's another art or science that is expelled with very moist tendencies. Shakira. Delicious. Very moist. The very toy panties. Ocean of Ocean thousands, Faja, who is close to Shakira. Surely this is the new revelation in the mind, the Persian foundation. False piece of fabric. This is the same old golden old Buddha Banas. This is to support non-governmental organization, non-profit organization, project-like foundation, PFL, positive people who support whose bosses can see image of good amount like a flamingo nose. Flamingo nose broken. Appreciate cello, appreciate that. I'm going to do culture and news to play the part of Trinity. Food, dance, and music news. Here we go. Temporary marriage contracts in Iran, religiously sanctioned, socially taboo. Iran's Shiite establishment promotes temporary marriage as a way to prevent illicit relationships. Yet even devout families often disapprove, associating the practice with prostitution and social shame. Under Shiite law, a man can have 4 permanent wives simultaneously and any number of temporary wives. He needs his first wife's consent for additional permanent marriages, but not for temporary ones. I like me those laws. Those laws are made for a man. A man's man. This is a man's world. To have temporary marriage contracts in Iran. This is man's world. To have temporary marriage contracts in Iran, we call it sikha, but it wouldn't be nothing without Shakira's moist lips. Women, by contrast, can only enter one temporary marriage contract. No. Women, by contrast, can only enter only one temporary marriage at a time. After termination, must wait at least 45 days before remarrying or to establish paternity if pregnant. I don't know a single woman around me who would agree to a temporary marriage unless she is involved with a married man and wants to protect himself from being charged with adultery if discovered, said Taraneh, an art teacher in Tehran. In these cases, it's more formality than religiosity. Just like an affair, they hide it from everyone, even their family or friends. Behind closed doors, the hidden world of sex and prostitution in Iran. Yes. Taraneh explained that stigma is deeply rooted. The long-standing association between temporary marriage and prostitution, she said, reinforces secrecy and social judgment, especially against women. But in some poorer areas I've visited, it is somehow more common for widowed or divorced women who are unable to financially support themselves to marry temporarily with men whose wives will not allow them to officially take second wives, she added. However, even these are normally longer term and not publicized. Everyone considers very short-term temporary marriages shameful because of the money involved. Temporary marriage in Shiite Islam. Under Shiite Islamic law, temporary marriage, known in Persian as sikha or muta'ah, is a marriage contract with a set duration. The term may last from a few hours to several years, depending on the contract agreement. The contract is usually verbal and consists of a man and a woman or their representatives reciting a formula, sikha, that specifies the agreed duration and predetermined dowry, mehr. Witnesses are not required for it to be valid. Oh, I love these rules. This is a temporary marriage contract for a man's man, who's the man of the world. Trump would love these laws. Trump's a man of the world. Trump knows how to live. Any man who had as much money and power as Trump would also have as many relationships with as many women as they can. I love women coitus so much. I want to have as much coitus as possible with as many women as I can. As long as it's a temporary marriage contract, so I make sure I don't get AIDS or any other crazy diseases. Since 2013, temporary marriage has been legally recognized in Iran through registration, though registration is only required if a child is conceived. If registered or witnessed, temporary marriage allows recognition of children and provides some legal security to women. Once the term ends, the marriage automatically dissolves without requiring divorce proceedings. This is so golden. Sex work blessed by religion inside Iran's temporary marriage network. Children are legally recognized with inheritance and custody rights, though complications often arise if the marriage is not officially registered. Unlike permanent marriage, a woman in temporary marriage contract is not entitled to alimony after expiration and has no right of inheritance from her temporary husband. This is moist laws. I love this. Widows and divorced women may enter temporary marriage without paternal consent. Unmarried girls, however, need their father's approval as in permanent marriage. The minimum legal age for girls is 13, feeling concerned about child marriage in poor areas. 13 is very young. I think we should go for after 18 years of age, like most places in the world. Sunni Islam does not recognize temporary marriage. Whoa. Sex trade in disguise. Islamic jurists describe temporary marriage as a legitimate solution to sexual needs and a safeguard against prostitution. Although prostitution is explicitly criminalized and punishable in Iran, Sirah still enjoys legal backing, and its broad interpretations have created a religious legal loophole that paves the way for exploitation. It's not exploiting you, and everybody's having fun. Yes. It's very serious! The sex trade often operates under the guise of a temporary marriage. This is especially visible in religious cities such as Mashhad and Qom, pilgrimage hubs where millions travel each year. Since its legal recognition, numerous social media channels have openly advertised temporary marriage, offering arrangements from 1 hour to longer terms for fixed fees. Even clerics who accept the principle of Sirah criticize this trend. They argue that it normalizes polygamy or mass prostitution. Can you believe that some ignorant, clueless people have to set up Telegram channels to promote polygamy and temporary marriage? They claim they are reviving the Prophet's tradition, wrote cleric Ehsan Ebadi on social media. Curse on you! You have understood neither the Prophet nor Islam nor the philosophy behind these rulings. All you are doing is tarnishing the image of a religious people. Javan, it's so moist. Javan newspaper affiliated with the Revolutionary Guard reported on September 20th that the growth of online channels and pages under the titles of matchmaking and Sirah finding has turned into a platform for fraud and exploitation of users. The rapid increase of these channels is a serious alarm bell for society. Oh my god, that is so boring. That is so boring. That's the old stuff. I mean, that's the new stuff. Now it's time for the old stuff. I love me some temporary marriage contracts. Sirah. Now it's time for the new golden oldie. Buddha dance. You blink, you miss the Buddha dance. That's how fast I Buddha dance. This is a karaoke dance. Here we go. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home. In Iran, no place like home in Miami. Yahweh, no way, powder. Like Wizard of Oz movie. But also like the extraterrestrial movie, E.T. E.T. want to go home, fuckers. E.T. want to go home. You know where home is? Home is not a place. Home is your relatives are. My relatives just happen to be in beautiful Iran. And what is more, I got a bootleg like extraterrestrial movie. E.T. want to go home. I got mad hair. I like to compare my body to the Persian body how to Chupan, Persian wolf. Because he's got Mr. Olympian medals. He doesn't have a man hair. He's got a Buddha 8-pack. I have a Buddha belly. My man hair is soft and sick. One more milk. But I don't tell some Buddha Broadway powder. Yahweh, no way powder. That's why some way powder. Benjamin Netanyahu, Bibi, Habibi of Israel. Prime Minister of Israel. Yahweh means God in Jewish Hebrew language. Spinning top, dreidel. Menorah, candle. Bar mitzvah, kosher, halal. Shalom. Potato, tomato, haram. Temporary marriage contract, Sirah. Jewish people will probably have something like that too, hopefully. I like to have a broad marketing strategy. Ladies. I don't make me laugh! This is very serious! Okay, what else? Man, am I ever itchy? I'm so hairy. Ichiban, lipstick for men. Friends kept on a reference. Joey Tribbiani. You're a wizard, Harry. Really? I knew there was a reason I'm so hairy. Ha! Okay. In 2005, grade 10 of high school, I jumped 1 meter height with 120 pounds. I had lumbar discrimination. In 2007, I got to play for volleyball, but I got a blue belly. I couldn't do arm workouts anymore. I lost my 8-pack. I couldn't jump high. I couldn't jump. I can't do lunges, really. I can't even do that for racket sports, you know? It feels like there's like a needle that's thorn, like a thorn bush in my belly. I thought it was something related to my intestines, but it was lumbar discrimination. Why not? So I can't do worse than it gets. Stupidity doing it, saying, oh, we're expecting different results. That's why against the law in Australia, the ban human under 16 years of age from using social media like insane YouTube on TikTok. Insane YouTube on TikTok lets more views of more parkour and said they can do extreme undo sports when whatever gives them anything to such an instant cash because it's accountable to the parents, uncles, grandparents, aunties, the whole shebang. I'm crazy and I like it. Loca, loca, loca. I like to show my future man, my child, I have a premium punching bag, building neck, above the waist, wearing the moneymaker in the coitus making region and the face to the moneymaker there. Of course, like a camera movie, of course. Little time looks like girl dragon dam, Scott Johnson looks like girl dragon dam, Gago looks like girl dragon dam! This time looks like last shot, so I'm trying to go, let's go and show you for you, ooh, hurry with that, ooh, hurry, hey, it's crazy, here's my destination. They're going to see my Instagram, and all other food tasters try to chase me, but here's my destination. They're going to see my Instagram. I'm bringing food tasting back into the back. Yeah, the mother food tasters don't know how to blog. Yeah, this is apparently old ODs who makes a taste on Instagram. Repeat this, you know, the highway taster. Ooh! I'm your cousin, Beyonce parkour. If your niece is buying you raw potato, I'm sick, I'm making raw potato, baby fever. If your niece is buying yogurt mint, it's delicious. Baby fever. But immediately followed by shame and lack of dignity, because we do not have money to buy raw potato or yogurt mint for nephew and niece in our homes in Iran. We do not have enough electricity, gas, or drinking water for our homes in Iran. We have to drill deeper and deeper wells for water to wash ourselves in our homes in Iran. It's a dirty drink. It's a dirty drink. $1 buys you 160,000 US of currency in Iran. That's why, you know what? Down with French fries, up with American fries, Freeman fries, USA, Team American World Police. Everybody has AIDS. AIDS. Hashtag let's stop AIDS. Hashtag, I know the best hashtags. Everybody should quote to the same generation age pools themselves. That way you don't inherit AIDS on the next generation. It takes 10 years to finally have AIDS, but then give it to the next special number of people. Think about it. You have quoted to the younger generation age pools, like you have quoted to the classmate of your nephew and nieces. Only I get to do that. Mwah! This is apparently ode to the Night Roxbury film. Immediately, outside neck comes like a neck, the inside neck comes like a Persian spark. I shot on shoot and guys keep going, taking me off and close up, taking me off and close up, it's getting hot, miss me off and close hot, it's getting hot, and miss me off and close hot, boom, 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 take close up, 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 get naked, down. I like big fat gold butts and I can't lie. You got me off and start ghost can't deny. Look around, it's fucking your face, I don't think in your face, you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot, I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Fisher mother, shower like if Iraqi sports or foosball, she's all stand on substance, hidden shows all the work, it's such a birthday, my giant hair, and to the babies. Baby, you and me, saint, nothing but dorky soca flamingo, so let's find like the Discovery channels on YouTube. At the end of the temporary marriage contract with my future mother, my child is gonna say, there are no goodbyes in love. Hashtag how about you dead. We're gonna this temporary marriage contract expired. There was no wedlock to lock me down, and it was not till death to be parted. It was till temporary marriage contract to be part. And then I'm gonna have another temporary marriage contract, another one temporary marriage contract, another temporary marriage contract. The only ones for temporary marriage contract once. I'll have a 10 cent sounds like having the food menu. It's like they're having baby making marathon session sounds, making babies making the sounds and giving birth to baby sounds. I'll have a Michael sounds having the food menu. All Michael Jackson saying that everybody in the Middle East cares for peace and coexistence in the Middle East for the Middle East by the Middle East in their democracy, like Charlie Chaplin movie. Let's unite, parkour, peace out.